TNA, the home of professional wrestling. It's also the home of the legendary Stinger. But we're yet to see him for some reason. We're only talking about him. We want to witness the Stinger. Welcome back, guys. To Fog Wrestling. We get Sting images. We get Sting's lighting. We get Sting's music. We get Sting's boots. We get Sting's bat. We get everything apart from Sting. He's just not been here every week to tease him, but we don't get him. And it's beginning to make me wonder, are we ever going to get Sting? Is there a reason? I mean, at this point, I'd probably take him for a satellite if Dwayne Johnson can hook him up.
Talking of the Dwayne, he was in the Scorpion King. There's only one Scorpion King, and it's Sting.
The king of the Scorpions, buddy.
It's a Scorpion!
Scorpion Deathlock.
It's a Scorpion logo that you would put on your gun on fucking Black Ops 2.
Here, could you
Quality work here.
Could you imagine if Sting actually did go to WWE during the invasion and he left and TNA couldn't call him Sting and they had to call him Scorpion?
It'd be pish, wouldn't it?
Be alright though, wouldn't it? No. Although you'd rather Scorpion or Steve Borden?
Probably Steve Borden.
Oh, fuck off.
Surfer Steve.
Oh, piss.
Surfer Sting? Why not call him Surfer Sting?
Surfboard Sting.
Why couldn't they just call him Sting with 2 G's? Wait, hold on. Wait, so why can't you do that? But like, you can change Taz's name, take a Z away, Rhino, spell it a different way. Why can't you just say Sting with 2 G's? No, what's the actual fuck? Why couldn't AW just have called Edge Edgy and he had 2 E's? No, why not?
Why couldn't Edge have just stayed in the fucking good company and not went to AW?
I don't know, man.
Anyway, speaking of good companies, it's time to
not talk about TNA.
It's time to review the New Year's Eve special. So again, your announcers are Mike Today and Don West. We start the show with Shane Douglas and Bullet Bob Armstrong.
Bullet? He's a fucking tool. Right? The 4 Live crew. He's got 4 fucking brain cells.
Bob Armstrong is hell-bent on putting the 4 Live crew back together. He makes out as if this was a legendary group.
The 4 Horsemen!
He keeps making out as if this was like a legendary group that achieved so much. I mean, it was together for like 2 weeks.
In fact, achieved nothing.
I mean, why is he... What's his issue? Why does he care so fucking much? I don't get it. I could even accept Road Dogg if he was the one that cared. Why is Bullet Bob? Why is Bullet Bob give a shit if this gets back together or not? And he says he's going to make it happen. Opening match, tag team match, Monty Brown and Jeff Jarrett with Gail Kim versus Kenny King and Shark Boy. Kenny King and Shark Boy start in the ring, so you kind of know that they're jobbers. Didn't get an entrance.
They actually won the match though, couldn't believe it. Not today.
Monty Brown comes out first, and then when Jeff Jarrett is coming out, Jackie Gayda confronts him on the ramp, but she's dragged away by security. I just don't fucking get this. I don't understand it. We'll talk a little bit more about it because there is a Jackie Gayda interview after the match, but this whole Jackie Gayda thing has completely rubbed me the wrong way. Not that I hate it, like, but I just don't. I honestly, when every time she comes out, I have no idea what's happening.
No, my problem is with it though, it's the same shit every week.
Yeah, nothing's advanced.
She hasn't come out the first week, and then the second week we find out what it is. It's been about 2 months of this.
Yeah, it's basically just her coming out, either attacking Gail Kim or attacking Jeff Jarrett and then getting dragged away.
Yeah.
We haven't seen any advancement on that. I mean,
that's what it is, though. And
you can do that for a couple of weeks, but they've been doing it for like 2 months now. I mean, we need the next evolution. We need something to happen.
Yeah, it's getting old. And, I mean, her explanation didn't exactly fill me with much confidence.
Anyway, quick match. Monty Brown hits a pounce. Jeff Jarrett hits a stroke. I mean, watching Jeff Jarrett gives me a stroke. And they win the match. After the match, the lights went out. Scorpion logo and music played, signifying Sting.
Sting!
Yeah, Tanae's marking out for a guy that's not even here.
Don't worry, though.
Don't worry, though. We might get him at midnight. We might get him at midnight.
1 minute past 12. Contract is up. How's it right? Why would Sting's contract be up at 1 minute past midnight?
Yeah, has he had a 4-year contract with WCW or something? Like, what the fuck's happening? What's happening here?
Could that... Wait.
Hold on.
He's already appeared, has he not?
I don't know. I thought Sting wasn't TNA.
This is fucking ridiculous. I don't know what's going on.
But anyway, after the match, Don West has had enough. He doesn't want to sit there anymore. So he goes... we also seen Shannon Moore looking down for the rafters. Why? I don't really know. And we also had Dave Hebner. So, I mean, it is what it is.
That's another gimmick that needs to go.
Dave Hebner just watching on. I don't quite get it. Don West has had enough. He gets up, he goes and tracks down Jackie Gayda. Jackie Gayda is getting thrown out the arena. She's been manhandled by the security guys that are about half a foot smaller than her. She says to Don West, "Why do you want to touch me up as well?" Wee bit of sexual harassment, I think, coming the way of the TNA security.
Yeah, you know, it was actually a funny line here for Jackie Gayda, and like Don West just completely ignored it. No,
Don West just goes straight in. He says, "Is this a lover's quarrel?" And Jackie Gayda says, "No, it's not a lover's quarrel. She doesn't love Jeff Jarrett. It's the opposite." She says she gave up her job with WWE and gave up her career to accept a job offer from Jeff Jarrett. Now, did she really give up her WWE career, or was she released?
I'm going to say released, right? But why was Don West so, why did he want the information this week compared to last week or the week before that or 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago? Why did he have to find out tonight? Was he given to midnight?
I'm not too sure, but I can kind of see why someone like Christian would take a chance and leave WWE to go to TNA. But I don't think it makes any logical sense for a female like Jackie Gayda, who was probably just happy in WWE, appearing in fucking
happy
lingerie matches and, bikini matches and all that stuff. So I'm willing to bet that she was actually released. Then she turned up. But she claims that Gail Kim took her place, called her a wench. Whatever that means.
Yeah, I don't really know what that means.
I'm sure it's not a...
You witch! You bitch! I don't really know what she's like.
Derogatory term or something.
It's going to have to
be. It's not
be.
A positive thing, I don't think, but she called her a wench.
You great purse.
I highlight. It's not like an Asian racial thing.
I think she's actually advanced. We're watching 2002, and I think she's clearly got better at acting here.
Oh, aye.
Not that it was brilliant, but...
Yeah, so she calls Gail Kim a wench, says that Gail Kim stole her spot, and then she said if Jeff Jarrett doesn't give her the money, she will make his life hell, and that she will give TNA management some information that they would like to know. Again, TNA management, what are they going to do?
The Championship Committee. What do you mean? What are they going to do? They'll do everything.
I know, but the TNA management's kind of like the Vince McMahon of WWE without everything that Vince has got, to be fair.
True.
I just don't really get it.
No, I don't get it, and we always hear TNA, like, where are they? Well, who are they? Where are they? Who are they and what?
I think Larry Sabisco might be on the board, but we don't know who else is on the board.
He's on the board.
Is Vince Russo on it?
He might be on the board.
Anyway, Rhino up next defeats A1. Has this A1 guy ever won a match?
I mean, he's named after a dual carriageway. I mean, how good can he fucking be?
After the match, Scott D'Amore whacked Rhino with a hockey stick, and then we had fucking Abyss come in and black hole slam Rhino. Father James Mitchell, Scott D'Amore, shake hands. Backstage, Bob Armstrong is with Conan. Conan said he never liked Kip James and he assumed BJ James would do something to him first, and that's why he took him out. Bob Armstrong said that they could fix the 4 Live crew and that they were a family and the sky is the limit. Conan said the only way to change people's perception of him is to change himself, and he is willing to sit down and talk with BJ James and Kip James.
Yep, cannot wait for this sit down. Conan, who 1 second just goes no, I'm done, no matter what you say.
Yeah, but Conan says that he'll only do it with Bob Armstrong because he trusts that Bob Armstrong will help him get out alive.
Remember you took me in on Thanksgiving when the planes were snowed? Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, so Bob Armstrong says, don't worry, Conan, I've got your back. You'll have your word. Nothing will happen to you.
Like, it made you think he was going into a sit-down unprotected.
Sons of Anarchy here. Non-X Division title match. Samoa Joe defeats Roderick Strong. Or maybe this was the match with Shannon Moore and Dave Hebner in it. Actually, apparently it was. So I got it mixed up, but still.
Who fucking cares, man? I don't really care what match they're involved in. I wish they were involved in no match.
Now, apparently Dave Hebner is an official consultant with TNA. What's he consulting?
Yeah.
How fat Samoa Joe is?
Yeah, but that would maybe work if
How dirty Samoa Joe's title is?
No, but that would maybe work if he's on the indies, right? And he's like trying to like recruit people, but like he's just writing stuff down into a clipboard that he could just do backstage.
Maybe he's thinking who can El Hebner screw next.
Oh, fuck, I could be it.
Anyway, we go backstage and Bob Armstrong is on the floor. He's been attacked by Conan and 2 Mexican looking dudes.
Homicide and what do they call the other guy?
Apollo.
That's abysmal.
Yeah.
That's just not. That's the least Mexican sounding name.
Conan then gets the 2 Mexican guys off him and says, look, we don't want to kill him. We only wanted to send a message. And then he tells Bob to tell BJ and Kip James not to send an old man to do their dirty work. And this is a heel turn, I guess, from Conan. Then it's main event time. James Storm with Chris Harris and Gail Kim versus AJ Styles. I mean, decent wee main event. AJ gets Storm down. Chris Harris is on the ropes. Gail Kim goes to the top rope, tries to hit the Hurricane Rana. AJ catches her, goes for the Styles Clash, but gets a beer bottle to the head by Chris Storm. And then Chris Storm rolls him up. 1, 2, 3. James Storm wins.
Chris Storm? Fucking James Storm, buddy.
Did I say James Storm?
You did it the last one, but you said Chris Storm twice before that.
Ah, well, who cares? James Storm gets the win, but don't worry, because out comes Christopher Daniels, and he is pointing at the broken glass, and then Larry Sabisco comes out, and Larry Sabisco books a match for a few hours' time at the stroke of midnight. So what the fuck's happening here? TNA's going off the air just to come back on in 2 hours' time for a 15-minute show. I mean,
do you think Sting's contract was legit and that's what's forced him to do this, or is this just some cool action scene TNA's come up with?
We don't know, but I mean, he books this tag team title match at the stroke of midnight. So, midnight, Christian Cage runs down and says, "Don't worry, guys, at midnight, TNA is going to change the face of wrestling. We're going to get the new TNA wrestler, and that's how I roll." So, Christian Cage tells everyone to come back at midnight. We don't get to see what happens after this, but apparently, Christian Cage came out with Mike Tenay and Jeff Jarrett. Cage did the countdown. It got to 0. There was like party stuff and confetti falling from the ceiling. So we think we're getting something amazing here. Mike Tenay gets on the microphone and he announces that Sting will soon be in the Impact Zone. Keyword there is soon, because he's not here.
Yeah, he's not here. I mean, come on. What's this?
Why not just go fucking off the air with the announcement of Sting? Why bring us back at midnight to announce it?
Oh, I know.
Oh, the contract. Who gives a fuck?
No, see, back in 2006, right? Wrestling was good.
It wasn't good enough to have a 15-minute show to announce a new contract signing.
No, but see if WWE, right, told you that here we're coming back past midnight to announce this super. You would have thought, fuck, this has to be. I'm not saying Sting ain't, but it was an announcement.
But he wasn't even there.
Yeah.
He wasn't even fucking. I can maybe say fair enough if he's there.
And it's
but
not,
he wasn't there.
I can almost even accept it if they
go on the website. There's a live stream.
If they hadn't mentioned him, but he's been mentioned like the past month.
Why wouldn't they just change the start time of the show and have the show start at 11,
or just have an extended show?
So it runs into midnight.
Aye,
and have it be a 2-hour prime time or some shit like that.
75-minute special.
Aye, but no, they didn't do that. They made you come back 2 hours later to watch confetti fall from the fucking ceiling.
Oh, it was painful.
The announcement of Sting. I mean, they've been playing Sting's music non-stop. Mike Tenay non-stop has been saying, "It's Sting!" So I think we know that we're getting Sting. You really need to announce it.
We are moving back to Thursday night.
Very, very poor. Fucking, very, very poor, man. All this for the announcement of something that we already knew. Crazy. Then a bunch of guys came out and, Team 3D and Jeff Jarrett and Monty Brown and Rhino and whatnot having the brawl. And then in the main event, the only match of this little special edition, Shannon Moore comes out and attacks AJ Styles, costed AJ and Daniels the match. Storm and Harris retain the belts. What the fuck is Shannon Moore doing in this scene? I've no idea. But he was there.
He was there, yeah.
So Shannon Moore could show up, but Sting couldn't.
We got Shannon Moore in the rafters before we got Joker Sting. I mean, come on.
Are you telling me we couldn't even get Sting on the Titantron?
Yeah, like a message or something. Like, what's he doing?
I just don't get it.
Is it because it's all taped? And it doesn't... Maybe when they're taping it doesn't seem as bad. But then when you actually place it over like a month, it's like, actually, this is fucking cheap. Mentioning Sting, but not delivering Sting.
Well, if that's the case, I think you just have him debut on the new show that you're taping.
See, in WCW, right? People used to dress up as Sting, and it used to be a gimmick of like he would turn heel, but it's not the real Sting. But you wouldn't find it the next week.
That's a fucking mess.
No, I think if someone dressed up as Sting came out to the ramp, I could accept that. But we didn't. If they couldn't get him,
I know. Imagine his mask fell off.
It's a championship committee.
Oh god,
fucking quadruple duty.
Biz wasn't here the night, was he? Oh, yeah, was he?
He didn't wrestle like, but he was there.
Anyway, guys, that was it. That's your whack. That's your show. I'll give it a fucking 3 out of 10.
I don't think it was that bad, but I think the Sting stuff was abysmal, so I'm going to give it a 3 as well. I think without the Sting stuff, it could be a 5, but
3. I mean, come on, Impact. It's been a while since I actually said this was a good Impact. It's been too long.
It's a deep Impact, man.
It's been about fucking 2 months since I actually seen a good Impact.
Come on, man.
2006. This is the year where Impact officially crosses the line, changes professional wrestling.
Back above a 5.
Come on. We need it. 3 out of 10, guys. Let us know your thoughts down below. Catch you in the next one. Peace.